A continuación, CPS Noticias.
Good evening. It's Monday night and it's time for CPS News with Jessy and Brent. News that speaks your language.
How you doing tonight, Vallarta and all the Bay Area? And welcome to CPS News. It's Monday the 17th. And first of all, happy Father's Day to my father, who I know is out there watching, and all the fathers out there. And I'm sure Jessy's going to have one to wish for her father as well. So thank you so much for joining dads and everyone else.
Yes. Hello, Brent. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And yes, I want to say happy Father's Day to my dad. I wasn't able to see him yesterday, but I will be seeing him this weekend. So I'll see you soon, Dad, and I hope you had a great day yesterday. But anyways, we have a lot of news this evening, so stay tuned, and how about we get to it?
Let's have at it. Let's have the headlines, and let's go.
Tonight, CPS Evening News will feature a lineup of informative and exciting stories that our viewers won't want to miss. Puerto Vallarta interim mayor vows transparent transition process as the current Morena administration prepares to hand over power in a few months. Bahía de Banderas Civil Protection Corps receives generous resting space donation thanks to the efforts of the municipal president of Bahía de Banderas, Lía Saray Castro Díaz de León, and the generosity of the business sector. Civil Protection Corps will now have decent resting spaces. Emergency repair. Municipal elevators in Puerto Vallarta will be costing 1 million pesos. CPAL Vallarta's operational directorate guarantees uninterrupted water supply despite the conclusion of the dry season. The operational director of CPAL Vallarta emphasized the importance of maintenance and repair efforts on wells to secure water availability prior to the onset of rains. Due to the high temperatures recorded in recent days, public school directors in Puerto Vallarta take action to protect students from extreme heat. Get ready to hear these stories, Laura's Leisure List, and more on CPS News Tonight with Jessy and Brent.
Okay, in our first story tonight, here is Jessy with a local politics update on the transition of power. So please stay tuned for it.
Yes, Brent, the current Morena administration is preparing for a transition of power in the coming months. Interim Mayor Francisco Jose Martinez Gil has pledged to ensure transparency in the handover process to the incumbent administration led by Luis Munguia. A commission comprising officials from both administrations will be formed in August to oversee the transition. Martinez emphasized the importance of transparency and stated that the transition will be conducted openly with a focus on ensuring nothing is overlooked. Thanks to Carolina Gomez for this story. Next up, have you been wondering how our civil protection corps have been sleeping? Well, of course you have. And here's a great update on their sleeping arrangements.
Thanks to the efforts of the municipal president of Bahía de Banderas, Lía Saray Castro Díaz de León, and the generosity of the business sector, the Civil Protection Corps will now have decent resting spaces. Paradise Village Hotel donated 16 double mattresses and 16 mattress bases to the Civil Protection Corps, reaffirming its commitment to the operational staff who ensure the safety of residents and visitors. Antonio Navarro, the hotel's general manager, expressed his satisfaction in meeting the municipality's needs and reiterated their willingness to continue supporting as necessary. Additionally, Mr. Moreno, president of the Association of Entrepreneurs of Punta de Mita and Riviera Nayarit, stated that the business sector is
is always eager to collaborate with authorities, recognizing that the responsibility doesn't rest solely on the government and that working together is crucial. Municipal President Leah Saray Castro Diaz de Leon received the donation and visited the Civil Protection Base in Bucerías, where she delivered the mattresses. She pledged to gradually improve their conditions using municipal resources and additional private support. The 16 mattresses and bases were distributed to the men's and women's dormitories, which had 12 pieces of furniture in poor condition and now refurbished. With information from Brenda Beltran, Susan McKenna, CPS News.
Well, I, for one, am happy to hear that they're going to be getting their beauty rest. And here's an update to, unfortunately, a very disturbing story we covered as our top story last week. The poor man that was crawling up the stairs in our government building over at UMA. Interim Mayor Francisco Jose Martinez Hill has approved a 1 million peso repair for the elevators at Unidad Municipal Administrativa, UMA, due to their urgent need. The building's rental status limits maintenance options, but the mayor has taken action to address the persistent issues. While the ideal solution will be to replace all 4 of their elevators, which would cost approximately 6 million pesos, the municipality cannot pursue this due to an ownership constraint. Despite efforts to obtain assistance from the Jalisco Pension Institute, no response has been received. Martinez Hill emphasized the necessity of addressing the elevator issues and has authorized immediate action to ensure the safety and functionality of the UMA elevators. With information in this story from Carolina Gomez, now here's Jessy again with another in the long line of recent stories we've shared about some trash issues in our beautiful city.
Yeah, citizens are using a small stream alongside Prisciliano Sanchez Avenue in Puerto Vallarta as a dump site, leading to environmental concerns. With the rainy season approaching, the trash accumulating in the stream will ultimately flow into the sea, posing a threat to marine life. Requests have been made for the installation of trash bins along the road to discourage littering and encourage responsible waste disposal. Thanks, Carolina Gomez, for the information on this story. Now it's health-focused time with Brent telling you all about our sponsor, Hospital Hoya.
Okay, listen up. Are you prioritizing your health and your well-being? Well, seize the opportunity to safeguard your wellness at Hospital Hoya, where a comprehensive range of services awaits you. Thorough medical checkups, as well as advanced laboratory and imaging facilities, expert consultations with specialized physicians, and of course, around-the-clock emergency care. State-of-the-art intensive care and pediatric units alongside various other amenities. For further details or to schedule an appointment, just reach out to them at 322-266-1010 or 322-226-8181. Stay updated on promotions and exclusive offers by following their social media profiles. Remember, your health and that of your loved ones is paramount with Hospital Hoya, your trusted partner in health. Now from health, we go to a Mexican tourism and a pricing update. The vacation property industry in North America and Mexico is thriving, with sales reaching $10.5 billion and $5.5 billion respectively last year. Alejandra Espinosa, who is the Director of Business Development for RCI in Mexico and Central America, emphasized the enduring success of top beach destinations like Cancun, right here in Puerto Vallarta, and Los Cabos. At the recent AmDuTour Congress in Puerto Vallarta, Espinosa highlighted Mexico's exceptional tourism offerings, with the international market dominating sales at 72% and the domestic market contributing significantly at 28%. RCI recognized lodging establishments based on member surveys, focusing on aspects like check-in processes, hospitality, maintenance, and of course cleanliness. Despite currency fluctuations, the industry remains resilient due to dollarized pricing. RCI celebrates its 50th anniversary by honoring hotels like Casa Velas, Los Tules, and Grand Park Royal, with more establishments in the region expected to receive recognition very soon. Now, here's Jessy with an update on a former mayor who is behind bars.
Yes, former mayor of Bahía de Banderas, Jaime Cuevas Tello, was transferred to Bucería Cerezo prison following 2 arrest warrants on June 6, 2024. He faces charges of improper exercise of functions, embezzlement, aggravated identity theft, and document forgery stemming for his 2017 to 2021 administration. After missing just one hearing and seeking medical attention, Cuevas Tello was ordered to preventative detention and moved to the penitentiary Penitentiary Center to continue his judicial process.
Well, Jesse, I for one am pretty happy we had an update to that UMA story, because that was our lead story last week, and we all saw the video, and it was so sad him trying to get up the steps. So I'm glad we had an update to it. I'm glad they're doing something, and if you've got an opinion about it or anything about the show, leave a comment below.
Yes, it's going to be expensive, but it's going to be fixed, and that video went viral. So anyways, we have to take a quick break, but yes, make sure to comment right below on this video if you're watching us on YouTube. If not, the phone number is right on screen, and you can also send us a WhatsApp. We're going on a quick break, and then we will be back with more information. Stay tuned.
Back after a quick commercial break. CPS News with Jessy and Brent. They're back.
Welcome back to CPS News, the news that speaks your language. And as you can see, we have lots of news this week. So I think we should just keep going. What do you think?
Yes, let's do it. But first, we have a message from our sponsor, Coldwell Banker. Now, discover Puerto Vallarta and seize an excellent opportunity with Coldwell Banker. They offer fractional properties in the charming romantic zone, providing great benefits. The fully furnished units ensure access to the beach, pool, and gym for your enjoyment. With fractional ownership, you receive a legal deed and the right to enjoy the apartment annually, either for your vacations or to generate additional income through rentals. All of this starting from just 300,000 pesos with financing options available. Create unforgettable memories in Puerto Vallarta with Coldwell Banker La Costa. Get more details by visiting onebeachstreetpv.com. Next up, the peso has been dropping, and we have all noticed now some details behind why.
Mexican financial assets experienced a significant decline following the preliminary election results, indicating potential dominance by Morena and its allies in the legislative branch. Questions arise about Claudia Sheinbaum's presidency, particularly regarding her international engagements. Market reactions were negative, with the peso depreciating sharply against the dollar and stock markets suffering losses. Despite concerns, optimism remains for continued investment due to Mexico's stability and proximity to the United States. The peso's depreciation raises worries about a possible supermajority in Congress, potentially impacting structural reforms. Investors are concerned about Sheinbaum's approach to critical issues such as fiscal reform and energy sector review. The stock market recorded a notable drop, reflecting market uncertainties amid the political landscape. With information from Professor Fernando Castro Rubio, president of AEBBA-AC, Susan McKenna, CBS News.
I know it's mixed in Mexico. Some are happy about the decline of the peso, but many of our viewers are probably enjoying it. For us, well, we'll stay neutral. Here's Brent with an update on our local tourism.
Thanks, Jesse. Puerto Vallarta anticipates a hotel occupancy exceeding 70% during the summer vacation period, starting around July 16th, with a focus on domestic tourism, but also welcoming visitors from cities experiencing rising temperatures. Efforts to surpass last year's rates involve participation in regional sales expos across Mexico. Connectivity from major cities like Mexico City, Tijuana, and Monterrey will be increased to accommodate the influx of visitors, including those from nearby areas facilitated by the Guadalajara-Puerto Vallarta highway, which we all love now. Unlike destinations reliant solely on air travel, Puerto Vallarta benefits from both planned vacations and spontaneous weekend getaways due to its accessibility to a large population in the western region of Mexico. Thank you to Brenda Beltran for this update and this story. So the peso dollar thing, of course, we're going to remain neutral, as we should. But of course, a lot of people that watch the show and view it, they are bringing money from Canada and the USA. But I want to know, how does it affect you, like as a Mexican citizen in your family?
Well, it's actually a good thing because we have a lot of family out there that come, to visit. And when the peso is high, then they come more often.
And they can do it. That's a good thing,
and do
right?
more shopping.
Yeah.
So it's
We
great.
want you to come more often. It's okay. More shopping. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, it's almost time. We know what that's almost time for.
It's almost time.
But we got a little change this week. So Laura is out. Laura's Leisure List. Laura, as you know, she's at an epidemiology conference. Try to say that fast. So we've got Renee filling in. I think she's going to do a great job for us.
Yes. Renee will be doing Laura's Leisure List today. So let's go to it.
Yeah, we didn't even say it together. Sorry. Renee's Leisure List.
There you go.
Get ready for what's happening this week with Laura's Leisure List.
Thanks, team. I'm excited to share some awesome events in Vallarta and Banderas Bay coming up this week. Puerto Vallarta will be hosting the Italian Navy's training ship Amerigo Vespucci from June 18th to the 23rd. This iconic vessel, dubbed the most beautiful ship in the world, will be offering guided tours during its stay. The visit of the Amerigo Vespucci marks the second stage of its world tour, which began in June 2023 and will span 3 oceans and 28 countries over 20 months. Guided tours of the ship will be available to local schools on June 20th, followed by public tours on June 21st and 22nd. Accommodating groups of up to 50 people starting at 10 a.m. Get ready for the Knife Awards 2024, celebrating culinary excellence in Puerto Vallarta. The inaugural edition of the Knife Awards will be honoring the most outstanding contributions to gastronomy in a generation. This will be going on at the Technological University of Bahía de Banderas on June 21st, 2024. Experience the glamour of the red carpet gala, followed by sumptuous 3-course dinner, open bar, post-gala party, and many more surprises. Don't miss the unforgettable celebration of culinary excellence in Puerto Vallarta. Come and visit the Vallarta Botanical Garden. It's low season, and on Sundays, it'll be 2-for-1 admission. Don't hesitate. Come and enjoy this beautiful place. The Tree Conservation Organization invites you to join them for the mega tree planting event in Puerto Vallarta on June 30th at 5 p.m. This project aims to plant 100 native and high-quality trees, contributing to the environment through a carefully planned initiative. For more information, visit tribunal.travel. Let's make a greener tomorrow together. Hope you've enjoyed that peek into Vallarta's awesome events lineup for this week. Back to you guys for more news.
Thanks, Renee, filling in for Laura. Another great week of events now. How about some tech talk from Brent with our sponsor from Savvy Control Home.
Thanks, Jesse. Now here's that word from our sponsor, Savvy Control Home. And as you know, they have everything you need to automate your home. So be sure to listen up.
Imagine a place where control is at your fingertips. Control the lights with the push of a button. Start your day by brewing coffee and awakening your senses. Relax in the jacuzzi. Manage the curtains, cameras, and alarm system effortlessly. Your favorite music plays in every corner. Experience the perfect temperature year-round. Instantly enjoy home cinema. Transform your home into an oasis of tranquility with Control Home. Discover more on our website today. Savvy Control Home, simply simplified.
Ahorita se tienen también otros trabajos que es la impermeabilización de 2 tanques.
CPAL's operational director, Rigoberto Velasquez Navarro, assured uninterrupted water service in Puerto Vallarta amid the dry season's end, avoiding water cuts experienced in past years. Rigorous maintenance, including clearing incrustations and sedimentation from drains using high-pressure equipment, notably improved water flow. Additionally, Well 17, near the central bus station, inactive for 20 years due to contamination, was reactivated with a purification system, now supplying Las Juntas village. Further measures, like intervention in Well 4 in Ixtapa, promise to address water concerns in the region. Citizens can now rely on sustained water access, reflecting CPAL's proactive approach to ensure community welfare. With information from Miguel Gonzalez Guerra, Susan McKenna, CPS News.
Well, hopefully CPAL makes good on those promises, and we all have plenty of water this season. All right, what do you got for us now, Jesse?
Well, let me tell you, Adriana Guzman Jimenez, the Director of Urban Development and Environment in Puerto Vallarta, has brought to light her exclusion from recent meetings concerning the Ecological Zoning Program, or EZP, chaired by the Jalisco delegate of the Ministry of Environmental and Natural Resources, Raul Rodriguez Rosales. Despite her integral role in the participatory body and representation of the municipality in the executive, she was notably absent from the technical committee sessions responsible for EZP execution. Guzman has voiced her concerns regarding the lack of transparency in these closed-door meetings where critical decisions affecting urban and environmental planning are being made without the input of pertinent municipal departments. Despite her efforts to gain insight into Semarnat's closed-door sessions, transparency remains elusive. So we'll see what happens. Thanks so much to Miguel Gonzalez Guerra for this story. And now, with a way to prevent youth violence in our city.
Thank you, Jesse. So, Puerto Vallarta's business sector has launched the Vallarta Safe for 10 Peso program, inviting patrons to contribute towards youth violence prevention and socio-emotional development initiatives. Supported by USAID, this collaborative effort aims to enhance safety within the city. With 30 establishments already on board, including restaurants and hotels, the program seeks to create transparent fundraising mechanism for a sustainable impact led by the Procesidad AC. Interventions will target individuals in conflict with public disorder and plans for future expansion into problem-oriented policing and gender-sensitive anger management. Program coordinators, including Marta Para and Eduardo Macuset, emphasized the importance of transparency, committing to monthly updates on fundraising progress and intervention outcomes. As Puerto Vallarta embraces this initiative, it demonstrates a community-driven approach to fostering safety and well-being for its residents and visitors alike. Thank you again to Brenda Beltran for this positive story. Now here's Jesse with one last news story before we are done for the evening.
Yeah, in a clear and compelling statement, Fernando González Corona, president of Grupo TAFER Hotels and Resorts, emphasized the need to reinvent tourism and leverage new digital tools, including AI, to enhance the hospitality industry's competitiveness. Speaking of the Vision of Our Leaders conference held by the Mexican Association of Tourism Developers, AMTETOUR, González highlighted the importance of embracing innovation and seizing opportunities in the ever-evolving tourism. He underscored the significance of anticipating future challenges and fostering growth in top tourist destinations by offering enhanced experiences and innovative products. González also shared his passion for environmental conservation, expressing a desire to designate the mountains surrounding Puerto Vallarta as an ecological reserve. Reflecting on his decades-long career in the tourism sector, González emphasized the value of customer service and the continuous pursuit of excellence. He recounted Grupo TAFER's journey from its inception in the timeshare market to its expansion into hotel management, real estate, and tourism services, all aimed at providing exceptional vacation experiences. At the conclusion of the conference, González was honored by AMTETOUR for his significant contributions to the national tourism industry. With information from Rodrigo Lopez Becerril, I'm Jessy Reese, and this was our last story here at CPS News.
Well, thank you as always for tuning in to CPS News. I think we had a lot of information this week, but I do want to remind you, and I feel like we haven't said it in a while, if you've got an event, if you've got something going on here in low season and you want to have Jesse and Brent out there, we would love to be there. We would love to support. We love supporting the local community.
Yes, we do. Let us know, and then, you'll also be featured on our events section, so it's good to know if you have something going on. You can get a hold of us by sending us a WhatsApp WhatsApp message on the phone number on your screen, or you can also comment below on the YouTube video. Thank you so much for being here throughout the newscast. Thank you so much for getting informed with CPS News in your language. Have a great night.
All right, good night, everybody, and thank you so much.
CPS News with Jessy and Brent. Thanks for watching and search us on YouTube.